The government has made the decision to introduce the COVID-19 vaccine to kids. We'll bring you the latest on this news in tonight's show.
And kids and teens have a newfound freedom thanks to a local government agency. Learn more in my in-depth report.
It may be hot outside right now, but things are about to cool down drastically. I'll have more on that in weather.
And later in entertainment, how much will it cost you to visit the happiest place in California? Newscene starts now. Ingred Estrella, and welcome to this week's edition of Newscene, a broadcast produced by the students of San Diego City College. Every Wednesday, we bring you the latest news of the week. The college requires everyone to wear a face mask indoors, and that includes all of our crew here in our studio. We have an exemption for those of us on camera. But we continue to follow all necessary local, state, and federal guidelines to ensure a safe environment for those back on campus. We remained as focused as ever on bringing you the latest. We start tonight with the latest in the effort to vaccinate children ages 5 to 11. Government advisors in the U.S. have endorsed kids-sized doses of Pfizer vaccine. The FDA panel said the benefits of the shots outweighed any potential risks. The FDA will make its own decision sometime this week, and depending on that, it will be up to the CDC to make its recommendation. According to the Associated Press, nearly 100 kids in this age group have died from COVID-19. And the cuts keep coming for President Biden's domestic policy plan, but a vote is still planned on an infrastructure bill this week. The Roads and Bridges bill has been stalled while deliberations continue on Biden's broader bill. The bipartisan push for infrastructure comes as transportation funds are set to expire. The $1.2 trillion plan targets roads, public transportation, and electric grid improvements over the next 5 years. Biden wants to sign it before he leaves to Europe tomorrow. And City College students under 18, a new pilot program will let you hop on a trolley or bus for free to get to class. Here's Jillian with the details.
Yes, Estrella, the ability to jump on a trolley or a bus means freedom for youth in San Diego County. Now that freedom will come free of charge. A pilot program has been approved that will be making transit passes available at no cost to riders 18 and under. The San Diego Association of Governments Board made that decision last week. Vice Chairwoman Nora Vargas says investing in youth now would lead to further growth down the line.
As leaders, we have the opportunity to make history and bring to life a key element and investment in transitioning our communities so the residents can become lifelong transit riders.
In addition, SANDAG aims to increase transit services available on weeknights and weekends. Included in this increase is more availability to the less served areas. The changes are still pending approval from the Metropolitan Transit System and North County Transit District. If approved, the program is expected to start in spring of 2022 and last a little more than a year. It's estimated to cost around $8 million to operate. Estrella, this could have a major impact at City College. 10% of our students on campus are 18 or under. We'll keep a close eye on this story in the coming weeks. Back to you.
Thanks, Jillian. That is very exciting for young San Diegans, and hopefully that means there will be less traffic on the road. And another sign that San Diego continues to slowly rebound from the pandemic. Unemployment in the county is down. New numbers have been released detailing the unemployment rate in San Diego. The latest data released by the state says the jobless rate fell by a whole percentage point last month. The 5.6% is lower than the state average, but a whole point higher than the national average. At the height of the pandemic, the unemployment here was near 16%. And a conference empowering young men of color is coming back to City College tomorrow. The group behind it is called Hermanos
Hope was
Unidos,
pretty much to keep us united, to keep us as a community. Brothers United pretty much.
The group behind it is called Hermanos Unidos Brotherhood United, or HUBU for short. This year's virtual conference is focused on recognizing and celebrating tenacity and resiliency through the pandemic. College-aged and high school students are invited to the event, which will begin at 11 in the morning. Switching gears, car rental giant Hertz has recently made an audacious buy. It has purchased 100,000 Tesla vehicles. This means 1/5 of the Hertz fleet will soon be electric. The deal caused Tesla shares to rise in value of nearly $1 trillion. And for the second year in a row, the San Diego Auto Show has been put in park. The event, usually held at the downtown convention center, has been canceled. Organizers blamed COVID concerns. Usually held from December 30th through January 2nd, organizers are preparing to jumpstart the event again in 2023. Coming up, the most infamous villain in the galaxy will be making an appearance on a new Disney series later in entertainment. And is it the calm before the storm? Find out if this warm weather is here to stay after the break.
Dad?
Just 1 minute, okay?
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
And the dead will rise this Halloween season as the corpse flower blooms at the San Diego Botanical Garden. San Diegans have the opportunity to see the rare blossom and take a whiff of its trademark rotting smell. The corpse flower is a rare species that takes up to 10 years to grow and opens up for only 48 hours. Residents can buy tickets to visit in person or watch a 24-hour live stream on the garden's website. Find it at sdbgarden.org. And now tonight with entertainment, the latest in the wonderful world of Disney. The Happiest Place on Earth is going to cost you a bit more now to attend. Disneyland California, including California Adventure Park, has just increased its ticket prices by 8%. Under their tier system, however, the cheapest single-day tickets at $104 remains the same. But newly introduced Tier 6 will charge up to $164 per day. Disney will also be keeping their reservation system as was introduced because of the COVID pandemic. And a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, Hayden Christensen played Anakin Skywalker in the Star Wars prequels. Well, Star Wars fans, Christensen is back and will be reprising his role as Anakin in Disney Plus's new series, Ahsoka. Ahsoka will center around Rosario Dawson's Jedi Knight character that debuted in the series The Mandalorian. It is unclear how Christensen's character will be presented, but even if he comes back as a Force ghost, I know we fans are excited to see him again. May the Force be with you. And that's all from entertainment. We are switching gears back to local news. The impact of climate change on San Diego will be under the spotlight this week. The San Diego chapter of the NAACP is meeting to discuss the impact on its public health. The event will feature County Health Officer Wilma Wooten. She will be joined by UCSD epidemiologist Cheryl Ann Marie Anderson. The NAACP was founded in 1909 advocating for civil rights, including environmental justice. You can join the discussion tomorrow at 2 p.m. Find out more information at sandiegonaacp.org. The promise of significant rain earlier this week went largely unfulfilled here in San Diego, but that was not the case for our northern neighbors. Both San Francisco and Sacramento broke records with more than 4 inches of rain in both cities. Flooding and mudslides were widespread. Power also went out in parts of the state. On the bright side, the weather also brought some snow all the way to Mammoth Mountain. The resort will open for this season this Friday. It is almost November and I am feeling like a trip to the beach. Joel, can we expect this summer weather to stay?
Thanks, Ingrid. Now, as you can see outside, it's relatively hot. You might see a little bit of haziness, but that's the weather here in San Diego, and it's right now usually hot after the rainy start we had to the week. And trust me, I noticed. I was outside and it was pouring. It went from 40 to 100%. But on the bright side, as we can take a look for the week ahead, we're going to have a hot Thursday, but then followed by a cool weekend and clouds ahead. If you take a look at our current temperatures, you'll see the same thing. All sun, all day. It's just sunny. From the coast to the deserts, with 73 in both the coast and mountains, and 84 in the desert, and a 78 in the inland. So, wherever you are in San Diego, the sun will be there. On the bright side, tonight's temperatures are far better. As you can see, we have 47 degrees in Mount Laguna, which is unusually cold. But then we have 50s and 60s everywhere, from Oceanside to Imperial Beach. Let's take a look at our 5-day forecast, and you can see that we're going to have a relatively cool weekend. We'll start off at 84, of course, on Thursday, but then we'll cool all the way down to 67. And we'll have cool evenings. That's all I have for weather. Back to you, Ingrid.
Thank you, Joel. It is always sunny in San Diego, but it would be nice to get a bit more fall weather. And finally, tonight, Halloween is this Sunday, and there are a wide range of cool costumes to wear trick-or-treating or partying it up. According to Google, this year's most popular costume is a witch. That may be due to Marvel's WandaVision as well as Disney's Hocus Pocus. Another recent trend has been costumes based on Netflix's latest hit, Squid Game. You can dress up as either a contestant or one of the supervisors. No matter what you decide to wear for Halloween, remember to stay safe. That's all we have for this week's News Scene. I'm Ingred Estrella. Good night.